Thank you to each and every one of you for being on this call today. We have some incredible announcements to make, and it's going to be super exciting. I promise you that, because we are here to make your life easy, and we are here to maximize your sales, which is everything that I know that each of you want to take advantage of what is an incredible Black Friday. This is actually the biggest retail weekend of the year globally. Okay. So I said this morning on the call, we were talking before, as Australians and New Zealanders, we actually don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but we do take advantage of the sales that are Black Friday, which was actually created as a result of Thanksgiving. So we get to save some money. We get to generate some incredible sales for ourselves. But obviously, the whole hype of Black Friday is all around what is Thanksgiving in the US. So thank you, America, for giving us this wonderful sale. And thank you for giving us this incredible opportunity to help our customers save as well. So I know that you want to capitalize on this as best as you possibly can. We have an amazing sale that we have for Australia and New Zealand. It is actually the biggest sale that we have ever had in PartnerCo history, right? So this is remarkable. This is exciting. We are really excited about it. But even more than that, we actually have something that's even better than that. That is a sales tool that makes life easier for you. I know many of you already use this and integrate this into your business, but corporate have now taken this to a whole nother level and created a corporate partnership. We've gone direct to the top of boards. We have introduced this incredible tool into corporate, where we have created these phenomenal assets. We have partnered it together with Black Friday so that it makes it really simple for integration, for use from the outset. And it's going to make you create this real sense of hype and maximize the opportunity that is this incredible sale for Black Friday, and get you into the swing of it if you're not already in the swing of using boards in a really simple way, so that then come the next thing that we roll out and the next thing we roll out, then this is just going to be your way of life moving forward. So I'm really excited about how we've built this. I'm excited about the phenomenal team that we have behind us in Bonnie and Renee, who have kindly given us their time at all hours of the night and day for us, with obviously time differences, to make this happen. I'm also really incredibly proud of Kalina and Lindsay as well, who have put in a phenomenal effort behind the scenes to make this happen today. We came up with this idea maybe about 3 weeks ago, and literally we were like, can we do it for Black Friday? Can we do it? And the wonderful thing about being really small and having this incredibly integrated team and a highly engaged field means that we're able to turn things around really quickly and be really agile. And so we were able to capitalize on the fact that we are pint size in the grand scheme of things, but actually, and use that to our advantage, and that is to kick something off. Whilst the rest of the world, I will say from PartnerCo perspective, I'm always really supportive, but I am super competitive, and the rest of the world are still trying to work out what's happening with boards and how we're going to get contracts signed and what does the timeline look like. Well, guess what, guys? We're here, we're launching, we're dropping boards today for the very first market in PartnerCo globally. So I love leading from the front. I love shaking things up, and I love making things, like thinking that maybe we could do it for March next year for Connect, and then what the heck, why not? Let's just do it now and then have it ready for what is the biggest retail sales event of the year. So I'm going to now pass over to the incredible Renee and Bonnie, who have done an incredible amount of work behind the scenes, as I said, to build this and put this together. So they're going to go through a training of it. Oh no, but first I'm going to tell you what the Black Friday sale is, right? Because you want to know what that is. I'm not going to tell you how to sell. I'm going to tell you firstly what you've got to use as a tool, and that is the biggest sale of PartnerCo Australia New Zealand history. Now, this is tailored as an opportunity for each and every one of you to personalize this for each of your customers, for each of your programs, for each of your systems. So this isn't just about us like giving you 2 or 3 things to sell or 2 packs to sell, we have gone with a site-wide sale. Okay, so this is going to require a little bit of strategy from you. It's going to require a little bit of work from you in the next couple of days to really get your mitts into this and make this the best thing for you. But it gives you every opportunity to tailor to the netball club, to the older demographic, the younger demographic, like build your packs, build your systems, do everything that you want to do, you know, talk to your new brand partners, maybe your brand partners that have maybe dropped off and disengaged for a little while. This is an opportunity for every single one to capitalize on these incredible sales. And now I know you want me to tell you how much they're going to save site-wide, right? So I said it was our biggest sale ever, and this is site-wide, Australia and New Zealand, 25% off store-wide, okay? It is a phenomenal sale. It is the biggest opportunity for you. Black Friday is the biggest sale when it comes to everything retail, and it's actually, Black Friday is really garnered towards the online environment, so e-commerce. And I want you to also think about it in terms of urgency, okay? You have a site-wide sale that kicks off on Thursday and finalizes on Monday night, okay? So this has urgency around it. So when there's urgency, it means that your customers, your brand partners, your prospects are going to want your attention and going to want responses immediately. And that puts a lot of pressure on you. So this is where Boards comes in. This is where Boards is going to make it really easy for you to be firing off those queries, firing off those answers, firing off all of the assets that you need at your fingertips to be able to capitalize on this. So now it's over to Bonnie and Renee to show you what we've built together for you for Boards, for the Boards Partner Co launch. So over to you guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We are so excited to be here. Before the amazing Renee kicks off with your Boards training today and shows you all of the features, we would love to know in the comments how many of you are familiar with Boards, how many of you are currently using Boards, have heard of Boards, or you don't even know what it is. Like, you've heard the name, but you don't even know what it is. We would absolutely love to know. And I am going to turn it over to Renee. She is going to walk you through everything that your corporate team has put together for you and help you understand how to get the most out of our new partnership with you and Boards.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Bonnie and team, for the incredible introduction. We are more than thrilled to be here. Like the team said, we have been working together hand in hand to help build this incredible content just for you. And specifically, I mean, the reactions to this announcement for your Black Friday are just so exciting to see you completely be behind this amazing Black Friday opportunity with 25% off site-wide. We love that for you. That's so exciting. So we really wanted to show you how, as our partnership grows and as we start to come together, we're going to take you through Boards, what Boards is. If you're scratching your head, or if you think you know Boards, or you've maybe seen it before, you're not really sure of what is going on, we're going to dive into what that is today. And then we're going to take you on a tour of the content that the team has been working on just for this incredible sale. And we're going to show you it in action. So if you think about this graph that we're showing here, it's all about growth and it's all about duplication. If you have the tools and the what to say, what to do, how to do it at your fingertips, you are going to be more likely to succeed. And you also have a better chance to have more conversations that produce results over time. So in general, you can look at Boards as we make selling simple, and partnering together with Partner Co and your incredible corporate staff, we make success simple. It's going to happen together. So if you think about Boards, think about Boards as your pathway to whatever content you need to have better conversations, answer someone quickly, promote your products, as well as being able to access content that's going to inspire and drive engagement. So you can also use boards wherever you have conversations. So that can be Facebook, Instagram, texting, wherever you are having conversations with your customers. So one of our key features, and absolutely my favorite game changer, is the keyboard. So you can access all of your content and use it as if you were texting, or if you were replying or posting on Facebook or in Messenger, as if you were the one who went into your folders, into your file cabinets or digital filing cabinets on our phone and found the content. Or instead of typing out the answer to a question that somebody is asking you about your sale, or asking you a question about your favorite product. So we absolutely love the keyboard, because imagine you just click and send in seconds. And we're going to get into how that works, and we're going to show you through all of that. So just stay tuned, take notes, because there's going to be a lot of content going on. So we're going to show you all of the features on boards that may or may not be available right now to you, but just keep those in mind as you start, as the Partner Co board starts to grow, and as you start to get creative and create your own content. So a folder is just that. So look inside, there's more in there. So dig around and get into the folders. You're going to see an image just like this. It's not clickable. It doesn't take you anywhere, but you can use this to promote or to post or send to a customer. If there's a demo or a before and after that you'd like to share, you can use that in an image. You can, this one's one of my favorites, and Bonnie is also one of her favorites, as the voice recording. So personalized voice notes. So imagine trying to explain an ingredient or sending a thank you to someone, and you're running around, and you know it's so much better when you say it versus when you text it. So you can store that voice recording on your board and share that as a response to your customer. So love the voice recording feature. Really gives you a personalized experience for your customer. You're going to see other content on your board, like a PDF or a link. So these are things that you can use to add to your own board, perhaps your own smart link or another PDF of a content that you love. So adding those on to your own board, or eventually in the future, as we start to evolve your Partner Co board, you can always see those as well. So these are also, anything that you see this play button on is a video. So it could either be a link to a YouTube video if they're longer, or smaller videos. They will be available with just a press of the button. So one of my favorite pieces of content on the board are our web pages. And Lilette, I see you. We're going to get into that. We are taking the tour now. So we're going to show you, as soon as we can recognize all of this content, we're going to show you how to put it into action and how to actually use it. Because one thing that you will see over and over and over again is content that sits on your board does not work for you. Content that sits on your board is just sitting there. It's not creating any action. So we are going to walk through all of that content, and we are going to get you very comfortable using that. So our web pages, now I know that that sounds a little intimidating, because if you are thinking, oh, this lady thinks I'm going to make a web page, she has lost her mind, because that's what I would say if you told me that, because I don't know anything about that. I have no idea about making code or putting this here and that there and a link and all of the things, but don't worry, it really does take just seconds to create. And we'll give you some examples on why you should create one and how to do it. Oop, my clicker went a little funky. There we go. And then one of the things you're going to see a lot of on this board are going to be what we call text. Now, while they might look like the most simple piece of content. No, they're not necessarily super fun and exciting with beautiful imagery, but this is where the magic really happens, because this replaces you typing out every single little word every time you are answering a question, or every time you need to make a Facebook post, or every time you're reaching out to a customer. This takes the place of that, but with a caveat to 90%, because we know that scripting can feel a little bit, or we could really cause a little embarrassment if we don't really read it before we send it, because it might not apply to that person. So let's just make sure we take one extra step to look into that. Let's zoom on into that. When you see something on your board in a text form, it's a plain, simple gray box. And then that bold letter at the top, where, right, in this example, it says checking in. This is just an example. This one's not on your board, but it just says checking in. That dark bold, that doesn't go, that's not part of your script. That is just the title. So it could say Black Friday customer special. Don't worry, your customer won't see that. Don't worry. It is just there for you to know what the script says, so you don't have to open it and read it every time. At least gives you an idea. And then if you look inside, mostly there will be a place for you to personalize, customize. Write that word down. Customize, one of the biggest words that we want to take away from this. Customize, because your content on boards it's there, but it's your job to customize it so that your customer feels like you are talking to them specifically. I'm thinking about Lisa. I'm thinking about Annalise. I see Belle. I see Michelle. I see Nino. I want that conversation to go to that person. I don't want them to feel like they are on the other side of a robot. So for them, it's going to feel personal. For you, it's going to feel automated. So let's show you how sharing content with the board works. And we're going to start with the text option here, which you could also refer to as scripting. So on your board's keyboard, which we will show you in your board, there will be a tutorial for you to make sure that you can activate your keyboard. We'll teach you how to do this. If you have an iPhone, you will see that little square that says boards. That turns your keyboard into your magical access to your board's portal. So it takes everything that's in that board and puts it right where that keyboard used to be. So if you have an Android, it does the same, you just push a different button. So we still love you no matter what phone you have, because I have both. So we love all phones. We have no judgment on either side. We love all phones. So if you use the iPhone, it'll say it right in the keyboard. And then on the Android, you can use the keyboard right there and just choose boards as a selection. So you can go into this script. So I'm going to go into my follow-up script. I click into my folder and I see that text right there. Remember that checking in text that we used. So when I select that, it pulls that content right into that messenger space. So just as if I was typing all of that out, but that's a big blue stop sign for a reason. Just like we said, we want to take a minute, not only to slow down and read and customize, but we also want to save ourselves the embarrassment of accidentally sending this without reading it. I feel personally I would be completely mortified if I sent this to my customer that had a big space in it that said customer name, right? So I think you would too. But this is also a place too, if you don't say hi, but you say, hey there, or you say, hey girl, or you say, best friend, I can't wait to talk to you, or whatever you open up your normal text messages with, feel free to edit that as well. Because we're giving you a guideline here. We're feeding you 90%. If you didn't talk to them earlier, but you want to be more specific, you talked to them yesterday or last week, or before this holiday or that holiday, you can add that to be specific. Don't lean on the script to do the work for you, but lean on the script to hold your hand along the way. Are we feeling good about that? We get that? Right. I love it. I love the thumbs up. I love the action. I love the head bobbings. It's so fun because it feels a little lonely on this side sometimes. We want to make sure that we're hearing it on that side. So I love the smiles. I love the feedback. So love that from you guys. Thank you so much. And then if you wanted to go in into another folder and perhaps find an additional piece of content, we're going to back up and we're going to find a photo that we'd like to send. So you know what? Hey, this is that photo I wanted to share with you. I backed out, found another folder, did it one more click, found that, and with a quick click of a paste button, we see that paste button right there. It will add that image directly to the message as if I pulled it right from my photo library, whatever your phone calls it. So now I can send my content, but wait, I didn't do a good job. I picked Stephanie's name out, but I really didn't read this very well. If you can see here, I also didn't summarize my key points. So this is where this could get a little embarrassing, but we really want you to take a moment and just double, triple check before you hit that send button. And the more you get familiar with the content, the more that you learn what scripts need to be customized, the more confident you're going to feel. It just might take a few seconds longer than when you get into your vibe and you start feeling really confident. Just takes a few bits of practice. And I'm going to tell you, my poor husband has the most random slew of text messages, because for the longest time, I would just practice on my keyboard and send him absolutely anything just so I could feel really confident about finding stuff on my board. So the poor guy he goes, was that one of your work things again? Or were you really trying to send me something? I'm like, oh, just ignore it because I was practicing. So there's nothing wrong. Grab a friend, practice with each other and use the keyboard because it's actually really fun. And you can get really creative. So I hope that anecdote stays in your mind to try and play with it a little bit, because guess what? You can even text yourself. So we also want to encourage you not only with this brand new partnership, but if you are brand new to boards or you never tried it again, or you've only seen someone else's board, we highly recommend you to try to make your own content. And it really is as simple as that little plus button right there. So you can create, Jody, well, you might be my soulmate. So you can add a new board there with a create board. So you can create one for your own business. You can create one for your household. You can create one for your personal life, because once you see all of the things that you can do, and we're going to dive into that, you're going to be like, I need my own board for my personal life too, because it's super fun. So all of this type of content, text, images, links, videos, web pages, you can add those literally in just a few clicks. So here's a few ideas of some content beyond the content that your partner co board will offer. If you'd like to make your own, so your personal shopping link, your smart link, you can save that in a text. So if somebody was like, how do I find the shop again? You're not going to sit there and type it out. You're going to grab it from your board. It's already saved in a text. Your social handles. Hey, how do I find you on social? I'm going to link them in there for you. Or if I want to show you my favorite product, I'm going to make you a product page, because I'm going to add on there what it is, what it does, why you'll love it. I might even show you a demo of me using that product. Love that. Original scripts. So if you find yourself grabbing a script from someone and you really like it, but you've tweaked it on your own, you can save your own scripts in there too. Social media posts, captions, images, personal photos, Wi-Fi passwords. When's the last time somebody came over and was like, what's your Wi-Fi password? And you're like, oh, if I have to go look where I wrote it down, I have no idea, it's on the router. You're like, oh gosh, if I could just text them that and save it one time. Let me just text it to you. birthday party invites, event invites, all of these things 100% can go into your own personal board on top of using it for your work. Think about keeping the kids organized this way, or having an invite that I can get an RSVP from. I'm already using the platform, and it will go, all of my RSVPs will be in a Google Sheet that I never have to. I can just look at my Google Sheet and it'll tell me who's coming, who's not, and who's bringing what appetizer. So let's get into copy and customizing. We're going to move and shift into a live demo for all of you. That's the really fun part. Love that as well. And so just a quick reminder, we're going to walk through that Black Friday content on the board. And what I love about this is that it's all focused on Black Friday. So I'm going to stop share because I have to share a new screen, but everything we're going to show you on the Black Friday board is going to be action content that you can start sharing. And I believe it's set up to start today, because we have some really fun content to share with you. And so that's right, Lindsay? There's the countdown. Yep, the seating content. Yep. I love it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to share with you this incredible board. But before I do, let's all in the comments just thank your incredible corporate team for what they have done. They have poured themselves night and day into your content to make this the most incredible board. We absolutely are in love with the content that's on this board, because we know how incredibly impactful this will be for you for this holiday season. So yes, thank you, thank you. And we're going to continue to learn and grow together. So let me share my screen and make this nice and big for you. You know what? I learn this every time. I am sharing the whole screen, right? I don't want to make it that big, because if I do, I can't show you the fun bells and whistles. Okay, we're good. Let me make sure you can see me. We're good. Everybody sees this beautiful board. I'm going to zoom in on it because
Renee, we don't see the board. We see your home page, like your home screen of your computer.
so you see my Hot Mess Express.
We see your Hot Mess Express, and everyone relates with it. If you don't relate with it, then show me your ways that you don't relate to this, because you're so organized.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Is this better?
Yes, now we can see.
Yeah, I dare you to judge me now. Sorry, guys.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I hope that if you want a little bit of humanization into our training, there you go. We're human too, right? All right. I love the excitement in the chat and the thankfulness to the team, because I have to say it's incredible. And wait until you get to see everything else. So look at Black Friday. Remember, we said this is just an image. We love that we have this beautiful asset to help you kick off your Black Friday. So let's dive into our Black Friday assets. I was a little too fast. There are scripts in here. There's social content, Black Friday guides, and a Facebook covers. So much content for you to use, not only in conversations, but also this 360 approach of hitting your social, your content, how you're going to talk to people. So hop on in to the scripts. So again, check this out. Remember, we have the dark bold here. This is a customer message that's not going to go anywhere, but we're going to hop on in here and just double check everything. We're going to edit that name before we send it. So you have a few options in your scripts. Our social content, the social content in here is, it's so wow, right? So you have Black Friday Reels. If you're a Reels person, you got the videos right there. I'm going to shout this out. Black Friday loading, right? So this is your preview. This is your baiting. This is your seeding that want, that need, that desire. We also have captions. So how do you drive curiosity? How are you talking about certain products? Are you getting people interested in what's going on? And I'll show you how to do this as well. Black Friday images. So not only your team is providing you images, but they're providing you story size in different pricing. they're also providing you grid size in different pricing. So that's either the square or the long one. I mean, I just can't believe what your team has poured into you. And it is absolutely, absolutely incredible. Then we're going to go into, you have hashtags, and what is the most annoying thing, and I'm going to say it, annoying thing is what hashtags you have to write every time, and you have to write them out every time. And if you don't think that's annoying, you must be a patient human being. But the fact that they're here once, you click on them and you can post as many times as day, and you can throw your hashtags in there with just one click. Absolutely mind-blowing, team. Love it. Now here's your Black Friday loading. You are ready to get everybody excited. You can add your smart link here. You can add some incredible content here. And I want to show you what you can do when you want to link on this. Remember this for loading, okay? We're going to help you create a lead generator.
So,
did we have a question or?
Sorry, Renee.
Sure.
How do you even get onto the partner code boards? That's how basic my knowledge of this is. I can't even find that.
Well, we don't want you to find it quite yet because we want you to be 100%.
Okay.
And we will make sure you get that before we leave. So we promise we'll not miss it. And we want you to stay here with us for now because we were afraid if we gave you the link too early,
you guys would leave us.
I don't know how many dances.
Sorry, I was just trying to follow along. So
I don't
sorry
know
if
how
I
many
jumped the gun.
I could do or jokes I could tell to keep you wanting to pay attention to me versus paying attention to this board, but I think we'll get you to it. We promise. We'll do it before we
Thanks
get
for explaining that.
access. Of course. Of course. And then you have product pages. Now, this is so exciting. Now, this is a little preview of the next section I'm going to share with you, but this is a product page. Remember we talked about web pages? Remember we talked about that? This web page, while it is stunning and gorgeous, I bet your team could tell you that this didn't take very long to make. Am I right, team? Can I say that? Can I say that? Like, we don't want to discredit your efforts here, but we know that this didn't take a really long time to make. So this is a beautiful example of a product page that you could make yourself as well with your favorite product. But this one is just showing my favorite product, which is the Tahitian Noni. So this one is really a gorgeous display of what this is, what it does, why you'll love it, some great stats, and a video to show you. And now this is where we're going to have some fun because we're going to show you a demo on how to make this. Get this, it's even branded. We're going to make this yours. And you might be like, what are you talking about, Renee? I don't make websites. I told you I don't make websites. You don't make websites. But what we're going to do is we are going to copy this amazing content, and I'm going to make this Renee's Tahitian Noni page. So I'm going to copy this. This is my board. See Renee's training board. I'm going to paste it right there. That was it. See, it said copied. So I have to go back to my board. I have a few boards, guys. I'm going to go back to my board. I'm going to scroll all the way down to my board. And I am going to now edit this to be my page. So if I want to send this to a customer, I'm going to edit this page. I love this content. I want them to shop the 25% off. I want them to know how to use it. But what I don't want them to have is someone else's smart link, right? I want this to have my smart link. So all I have to do is make this link my smart link. So I go to find my product, I copy my link with my special tag on it, and I put it right in there. And now this page has a new URL. So this link here is unique to you. And this will go to my page. So if I'm having a customer who was like, I keep seeing this stuff all over. I want to know everything about this noni juice. I need to know everything. And you say, you know what? I'm going to scrap. You know what, Kim? Let me just send you something you can shop with. And I just said, let me send you everything you need to know. You just click it now and I share. Here, let's prove to you that this is mine. So boards.com, I'm just going to change it. So I'm going to share this link in the comments. And so you can click that first button and now you know that it's mine. Because that first button will now go to boards.com. So exciting. So love how easy it is. It really is that easy for someone who is definitely not somebody. If you said, do you know how to make a website? I would say, hey, I don't think so. So if I click on that, it should be going to boards.com. So love that. So let's hop back into your content and show you something even more exciting because you know, where'd I go? There we go. Because you know how easy it is to copy and customize. Remember, we use that word. So customize, copy, customize, share. Check out what your team has created for you. You have the opportunity to now create your own virtual business card, your own link in bio with Partner Co branding, with Partner Co story, with Partner Co everything that is so incredibly unique to you. So imagine you can create your own link in bio to replace on your Instagram or your Facebook page, where this lets you edit, create it, add your own links. You can book services, you can shop the sale, you can link to another page. So I can link to my Noni page here if they want to shop my #1 product. If I have a VIP group, if I have this on Facebook, but I want them to be on my Instagram. Remember, all it is you click it, copy, and paste. Now I go back to my own board because you cannot edit this board. This is only editable by the team at Partner Co. But I'm going to go back to my training board. And now I'm going to edit my link in bio. Another quick tip is that if you need to reorder, if you want something to move, you can just use the little buttons here and move them or delete them. If you don't have a VIP group, that's okay. You don't need it. You can delete it. So really exciting content and so easy for you to make. Now you might be saying, all right, I got a link in bio, I got a page, I got all of this, I have access to everything I want. But what do I do when I want to share something on Facebook? Or let me see this keyboard. You showed me pictures of it. Well, one thing we also have, do you like to work from your computer? I like a little bit bigger space. As you could see, I like a little bit of work on my computer, right? You saw it. I feel a little embarrassed. You saw it in my dirty closet. I haven't cleaned it up yet. I didn't know company was coming. But what you can also do is add the board's Chrome extension right here. And I can use this just like my keyboard. So I can go into creating a post and I can make the first ever boards post from the official app, from the official board with my social content and a Black Friday image. Ooh, let me do a grid size. And I wanted to put this guy right on my Facebook, and I want to add a script. I don't know what I put there. I'm just using an example. Roll with it. No idea what it says because I didn't read it because I'm not following my own rules. But you see what I did there. So now I have an incredible caption. I can go back and add those hashtags if I want. Woo. Yeah, buddy. Quick, quick. Done, done. And the first official post, I'm not going to push post because I'm not going to be that person to spoil a surprise for everybody. But all you have to do is post. And it works exactly the same while you're in your messenger. See, I post, send all this stuff to me. Boards, there we go. Send myself the hashtags, ready to go. Hashtag awesome, because everything is right there for you. So as you can see, we have more content that we have so much content in this board ready for you to rock out your Black Friday. There will be more to come. So I think unless we have any other specific questions, I do want to let you know that if you send a web page or text or anything to your customer from your keyboard, they do not need the app. They don't need the app. They never need the app. The only time they would need the app or anyone would need the app is if you were sending them a folder or sending them to a board, which your customers do not need. Your customers don't need to be on boards. The boards is not for your customers. Boards are for, if you want to send them a lot of information, make them a web page. Okay, remember that. So what's going to happen right now is we will, the team is going to be focusing on just Black Friday content to get you through, and they can hop back on and tell you the whole rollout plan because this is just the beginning. This is 100% just the beginning. And yes, Bonnie, there will be tutorials to show you exactly how to enable your keyboard. That will be also in your board, that there will be a place for you to show you how to grab that Chrome extension. So it really is as simple as I made it look, because if I can learn it, you can learn it too. And it really becomes super fun. So not only are you going to feel more confident, you're going to be able to have more conversations at the same time. You're going to be provided with from your corporate team everything you need to be successful. It's up to you to put it into action. So with that, I'm going to hand over back to the team, or actually, sorry, I'm going to hand you over to Bonnie because we did have some questions. We did have some questions regarding our different plans and what we have to offer. So Bonnie, you want to take it away?
Yeah, guys, I am so excited. You have had some amazing questions. I know your fingers are itching. Can you tell I'm Southern, from like the Southern United States? I said your fingers. Your fingers are itching to get into the Boards app if you haven't already downloaded the app, and if you have, to get into the official sponsored Partner Co app. So we are so excited for this for you, and I know your team is going to reveal your landing page very soon that you can use that will take you to the app. They will do that when it is time for you to be able to access all of your content. But we saw some really great questions that were popping up about pricing plans, things like that. Some of you that are already familiar with boards and, just had questions about how all of this works. So one of the many perks of being a sponsored board is that if you are on the free plan, then you have access to your sponsored board. So you have access to the Partner Co Australia and New Zealand board, as well as one additional board that is shared with you. So if you are already on a leaders board and you of course want to be on the Partner Co official sponsored board, you can be on both with our free plan. We also have an amazing business plan. And the thing is, we want to be sure that you have what's best for you, for where you're at in your business and your journey with Partner Co. So with our free plan, you are able to use that wonderful keyboard that Renee demoed for you today to be able to copy, customize, and share text, to share scripts up to 10 times a day. You can share pages that PartnerCo or your leaderboard that you're on that they've created as is. So you can't edit them, you can't make changes to them, but you can share those pages as is. And of course, you can access your corporate team sponsored board and one other shared board. With the free plan, you cannot create your own board. So those things that you saw where Renee was copying and then adding to her own board so she could make edits to the page, you can't do that with the free plan. And you can't add new content to a board or create your own content if you have the free plan. So the free plan is a wonderful option though for anyone who is just getting started in their business. You're learning the ropes and you are truly in that place where it is, I do exactly what my leader tells me to do. I copy what she says to copy. I share what she says to share. Then the free plan is wonderful for that. But if you loved all the demos that you saw during the training, and if you want to be able to create and share that digital business card or link in bio like Renee shared, if you want to be able to edit those pages created by your corporate team so you can add your smart link, so you can add your contact info, if you want to just create your own pages from scratch or from some of our mini templates that we give you at boards, if you want to be able to collect information on those pages to support lead generation, or if you want to create your own boards, your own folders with your very own scripts, because you have your own commonly asked questions about products or joining the company or anything to do with your business. If you see yourself as more of that influencer creator, you're that business owner that you're really ready to take your business to the next level, then the board's business plan would be for you. And guys, here's the thing. It is less than what we spend in a month on Netflix or some other app or entertainment subscription that we may have each month to have your business plan with boards and have access to such a powerful tool that will allow you to be able to work smarter and to focus on true business building actions. Because how many of you feel like you have more things to do than you have time in the day? And you just saw how boards will allow you to be able to do more in less time. So if you're new to boards, when you create your account, so if you do not have a boards account, you set up your account, you download the app, then you will actually be able to opt into a no risk trial. That is something that everyone has access to when they initially join boards and download the app. So you'll be able to opt into a no risk trial of our business plan so you can see how powerful the app is in helping you grow your business. I just want you guys to know, whether you ultimately choose the free plan or the business plan, Boards is here to support your success. However, if the boards plan feels like it is the right step for you, do not wait for your trial to end, because our Black Friday sale is the perfect opportunity for you to get the boards app, the annual plan, business plan at 50% off our normal pricing. So see, we have our own amazing Black Friday special to support you to share and promote your Black Friday special. So we are so excited to be able to have this. Nino, I see you're sharing it on your screen, the Black Friday sale. When you download the app, or if you already have the app, you will see pop-ups and notifications about our Black Friday sale. You cannot miss it, okay? So, I want to pass it over to your amazing team. They're going to direct you about when and where you can download your PartnerCo official sponsored board and your next steps from here.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bonnie and Renee. Can we drop it into the chat how amazing they are? I think Renee has this phenomenal ability to just break down boards. And it was remiss of me at the beginning of the call to acknowledge them in terms of how much incredible knowledge they actually combined have in the direct selling industry. So they've had experience, they understand direct selling, they understand what it's like to be in the field as well. So that's why they're also so passionate about making this an incredible success for you, because we all know that being in the field is time consuming. It can be overwhelming, particularly if you don't have your systems in place. So this is why I love what boards have done in terms of creating this incredible partnership and synergy with the direct selling industry. And I know that many other companies have jumped on it as well out there. And I think that, this puts us in the upper echelon of those companies as well, and taking our business and your business to the next level as well, as Jane just wrote there as well in the chat. So thank you so much for each of you being on the call as well. I do have just a couple of things that came up from that. Obviously, the 25% off does apply to all price tiers. Okay, so I really want you to note that it's also on the packs as well. So it is a genuine 25% off. Okay, it's for customers and for brand partners, and obviously anyone that signs up as well. So it is an absolute bonanza of a sale. Okay, remember the urgency. Monday close of business, Monday midnight, okay, Australian Eastern Standard Time is what you're working to. It kicks off on Thursday. Okay, so make sure you've got those dates locked in your diary. Make sure you're ready to go. I know someone asked in regards to whether the smart links work, like whether they will activate once the sale is activated. Okay, so the discount will apply on there. Remember that this is the biggest sale of the year. This is the biggest retail weekend of the world for retail, e-commerce particularly. Okay, so make sure you set everything up between now and then. The board's link is going to be dropped into the leaders chat, so you're going to have that in there as well. Okay, keep working through boards. Obviously, you're going to have lots and lots of questions. Maybe, given where we're at right now in terms of, working through it in the next week or two, we're going to be there on hand as best we can. But obviously, I also know that our absolute focus is Black Friday and making sure that that's, running seamlessly. Yes, we do have stock. We are confident that we have enough stock. So we've been working through that. Of course, prove me wrong, and there's a challenge. Let's try and sell it out, So what else have I got here to tell you? I also want to tell you about customer service, going back to the focus of the team. And the team are going to be working absolutely dedicated on Black Friday. So Thursday, we have extended our customer service hours for brand partner support, okay, to cater to the demands of what we expect to be the bonanza of a weekend. So Thursday, it's going to be 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. Friday, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. and Tuesday as well to handle the backlog, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. Of course, that's Brisbane time. So take advantage of that. We are on hand. We are on standby to make whatever we can as successful as we can for you. Of course, I'm incredibly grateful to the boards team. Thank you so much for all the work that you have put into it. I feel like I feel like we're really blessed to have such an incredible team beside us and partnering with us to make this incredible. And also, as I said, like this is PartnerCo's opportunity to PartnerCo Australia, New Zealand as well, to put us on the map, to make us, to get everybody looking at us, so this is our opportunity to make your businesses seamless and grow and drive some incredible success as well. There's a whole raft of questions coming through the chat. So Lindsay, I think we'll jump off and handle some of those privately as well. To each and every one of you, I wish you most success for the next 4 or 5 days, or 6 days, as we head into this Black Friday weekend. You have your seating assets ready to go. You have boards ready to go. Get yourself planned, get yourself, get your teammates as well, get accountability buddies there. Get support crews there, like get whatever you need, your late night snacks, whatever you need. Of course, you've got drops, so you don't need those snacks. But, whatever you need to make this the most phenomenal success, because this is just the opportunity. I know that we're going to see incredible title advancements as a result of this weekend alone. So I wish you every success. I'm going to throw over to the wonderful Lindsay, who has done a remarkable job behind the scenes. Remiss of me not to thank Kalina Farah, who is our graphic designer, and also Lindsay for the incredible work that they put in behind the scenes. And of course, everybody that works behind the scenes at corporate to make this a success. I feel blessed to work with these remarkable people. So over and out, over to you, Lindsay, just to finalize. And thank you, each of you, for being on the call.
Thank you, Alana. Team, are you ready for this? Because wow. Now, I actually don't have anything else to add. Alana just ran over everything I wanted to make sure. That's great that you did. I just wanted to make sure you understood it was all tiers over the board. Like I kept writing everything. Like, is this included? Everything. Every single product and every single tier and every single pack is included in the biggest Black Friday sale we have ever done. And that's really all I have to say. So good luck, everybody. I am about to press post. It's going into our leadership group. All boards, all boards, information and training will go through our leadership group. Any questions, post them on the post. Alana, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, Lindsay. I just got one more thing. Mark in your diaries, Monday night in the no call, 6 p.m. Make sure you've got that locked in. We are going to reveal the next training plan as well for what's coming with boards as well, because this is obviously just the very, very beginning as well. So yeah, I just wanted you to make sure you've got that. I know it's going to be right. We're going to keep it short because it's right in the midst of that final sprint. So we're going to keep it really short, but we want to celebrate you. We maybe have some statistics for how good we've gone so far. So yeah. Over and out.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Good luck. Happy Black Friday.